just a quick video about how autism presents in females in comparison to in males. Now, years and years ago, in the 1990s, which was when I was brought up, autism was a thing that sort of was more known about for men, or for boys, for guys, in comparison than to girls. And so the stereotypical view was that autism or autistic people are predominantly or totally male. And so when I was younger, autism wasn't picked up. And so I had an eating disorder, and I had obsessive compulsive disorder, and I had a social anxiety disorder as it was diagnosed back then. Even to this day, I've still got that. But I used to say to my dad, I think there's more to this sort of triad of mental health conditions than just an eating disorder, OCD, ADHD, whatever it might be for you, or whatever it was for me. I used to think there was more to it, and of course there was, because it was autism. And it's not until the last 10 years that there's been more, maybe a little bit more, there's been more awareness about autism and how autism can affect females as well as it affecting males. And so now when somebody goes for a psychology assessment for, say, for example, an eating disorder, they're hopefully, in England anyway, they are pre-screened for autism spectrum conditions. And that goes for a lot of other conditions as well. If somebody might present with obsessive compulsive disorder, they're pre-screened now for autism spectrum conditions, or they should be anyway, because a lot of autism can manifest or can have these co-occurring conditions alongside it. And so now autism is being picked up more so in the female community, because it's now more recognised that autistic women are better at camouflaging or masking, which I've gone on about loads in my videos. Check out some of my other videos. But we can be really good at putting this act on, this persona, and so that can be really challenging then for other people, friends, family, mental health practitioners, people around us to recognise that we have autism, because we're good at smiling at people, we're good at shaking people's hands, we're good at giving people a compliment or telling people, people pleasing, that's what I call it. I think that's a learned thing, and I've learned over time to people please, to do what people want. I mean, I don't do it so much now because I've protecting my own mental health, but in the past I've been used to doing that. And so these characteristics of masking and camouflaging are really common in females, and so there's a lot of females that are not diagnosed with autism even to this day. But hopefully with more awareness and more people understanding about autism and autism in the workplace, and just educating people about the signs and symptoms of autism, especially in females, society will learn more about the condition, and so more females can come forward and recognise the symptoms in themselves, especially if you've got co-occurring things like OCD, anorexias, bulimias, those sort of things, and hopefully more of you can be sort of diagnosed with autism. Hopefully it'll give you guys more support, that you can come forward to get a diagnosis, so you can get the right diagnosis and you can get the right treatment.